Rainier Avenue Radio presents All Music All Day Saturday. Music All Day Saturday.
This is Edwin Bailey, Bulldog Blue.
Jazz from the Cabinets.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Start Time.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pierce. This is Start Time.
Saturdays, all music, all day. Reggae Hour, K-Fox Night.
Looking for the perfect beat? Yeah, it's the beat of the vibe.
Fresh Juice with D-Money in the group.
Myself, D-Money. Honey Size Control.
Taylor Hart.
This is Cynthia, the Northwest Rap Gang.
DJ Medina. Chad Cheddar. Northwest Rat Gang.
Sergio Lacour's Love Line.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell them who we talking.
Sea Monster Radio. Mo Jams is your jam.
We're live. Welcome to Mojo Mondays. This is KZ of KZ Music Media. Caller Goddess for Mojo Mondays.
Just my opinion. God is inspiration. Music all day and all night. Saturdays on Rainier Avenue Radio.org.
All lovers, check out the Quiet Storm Dedication Show with Sergio LaCour on Love Lines. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Pacific on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
I love the music.
Feel uneasy on your feet? Need assistance to walk? Do you use a wheelchair and want to stand more? What if you could stand stronger and feel steadier on your feet? What would this mean for your daily life and those closest to you? Join our dance-based walking program to improve balance, coordination, strength, and stamina. Wednesdays, May 18th to June 22nd at 2 p.m. at the iconic Columbia City Theater in partnership with Rainier Avenue Radio and Hugsa Empower Nonprofit. Walkers, wheelchairs, and canes welcome. If you can stand and bear weight for even just 5 seconds, come dance to walk with Tango Stride.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Get enough of that. Get enough of
Purchase your tracks today.
Waiting for Dom to log on. He lost the code.
Purchase your tracks today.
Good morning, everybody. Hey guys, I'm just waiting for Dom to get logged in because he's having a little bit of trouble finding the link because it's been a couple weeks since we've been here. So he's gonna find that link. But until then, it's just us for a second. He's working on that. Hope you guys have been well. I've been all right. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Last week, my brother was in town in LA, so that was cool. Oh, look!
Hi. I know. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Joining with us from where are you at, Wenatchee?
I'm in Vashon Island.
Vashon Island. Wow.
With COVID.
You have COVID?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So I'm in
this, over COVID?
Yeah. So I'm in this cabin by myself. You know, cabin? By myself. This big cabin by myself.
Oh my gosh.
And then the two people on this side have COVID too. So they're on this side over here.
Oh, you guys are quarantining together.
Yeah.
How did you catch COVID? From them or?
I think it's them. I don't say it out loud.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but
You feel okay?
yeah, I feel better now. I guess I didn't feel too great before, but
I swear, I was just thinking, like, didn't you just catch COVID? Like,
girl, it's I want y'all to know that it's alive and well, y'all. COVID is alive and well here in these streets, y'all.
my friend has COVID right now too, and she just got over it in February.
Really?
Yeah. It's just crazy. Like, it's just going around again, and I'm scared. Oh, Lord, I need to start wearing the mask again.
Yes, wear the mask.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're at least feeling good enough to do the show. You didn't even say anything.
Because I didn't know like they were gonna have me like stuck in like this corner, like it's really like camp living. Like,
when did you test positive?
Yesterday.
Oh, Lord. So you only have to quarantine for 5 days now, though, right?
So I'm in here until Monday.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I had Miss Father's Day in here.
Oh no, and Juneteenth.
I know. Yesterday was Zaire's birthday too, so I spent it here too.
Oh my gosh, that's a bummer.
I know.
It's awful. Well, let's get the show started. Let's talk about some good news and fun things. Good evening, everybody. What's up? It's your girl, Jazzy Redd.
Oh, what's going on? Wait, so going to say just like, I see out there baldings. I'm showing you my hair. My hair looks crazy. It's Dom Lew.
And you're watching the Gumbo. At least you're getting some good food over there. Okay. What do they do? Put it in the little thing under the door?
No, they bring it in, but they like leave that door.
Yeah. Wow, that's awful. I'm so sad to hear that my friends, 2 of my friends now, have the vid. Wow.
I know.
That's crazy. Well, I hope you get better soon.
Yeah,
and it's just Monday that you have to quarantine, so that's not too bad.
Oh, it's a long time, though. It is a long time, child.
No. I wish I could let you guys go outside. I mean, outside is outside. It's like
I can go outside for a second, but like I just like to go to the bathroom and stuff because like the cabins, like there's no bathrooms inside the cabin. So
yeah.
So like I'm ready out and went in, but
oh my
other than that, no.
Wow. Well, I guess that's what's new over there. Is Vashon Island cool?
It's beautiful. It's very pretty. Let me see. I see you guys my background. No, I see you guys my front yard. This is my view.
How beautiful is that? Is that the water? Oh my gosh! Washington is such a pretty state. I swear.
It's nothing but the water. It's nothing but water. That's my view right now. I'm my cabin.
If I had to be stuck somewhere in quarantine, I would want to be
listening to the water hit the rocks at nighttime. Oh, that is very relaxing. But yeah, I have a lot of work that I have to do. I'm missing a lot of training. So like it's a lot, but
you will prevail. You always do.
Trying to at least, geez.
Lord. Well, a shout out to your son and to my brother.
Yeah, I forgot they had the same birthday.
They had birthdays yesterday.
That is so funny.
Yeah. I forgot that they have the same birthday.
Me too. I forgot until yesterday. I was like,
yeah.
We never talked about that.
Mm-hmm. I know, never. I think every year we just kind of like never talk about it and just tell the other person happy birthday. So that was your post of you and your son when he was such a little baby. I'm trying to think. So before I came on, I was working on a letter to corporate office at my job because apparently they don't want to give us Juneteenth off on Monday.
You just have it off?
No.
Isn't that a national holiday or something?
It is a national holiday. If you guys don't know about Juneteenth, I have a 90-second video up on my Black Winds YouTube page 90 seconds, y'all. You got 90 seconds. It's real quick. And it's a real quick lesson on why Juneteenth is important for all Americans, not just Black Americans, all Americans. Everybody should be celebrating this day because this is a milestone for everybody. Like, it's a good thing for everyone to want to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Our ancestors were not free in 1776.
Nope.
When what was it that was signed? The Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
When we were officially separated from Great Britain, Black people were not. We were still enslaved until 89 years later. Okay.
Oh, 89 years. That's a long time.
A long time. So we couldn't celebrate the 4th of July for a very long time. We were not free. So what we should celebrate is when everybody was considered free in this country, and that's on Juneteenth. So if we're going to celebrate one holiday, let's celebrate the other one too, because you're not celebrating us if you don't. You're forgetting about us if you don't want to celebrate Juneteenth. So that's what I am proposing, obviously in a more professional way. But just letting the people know, the higher ups know that Juneteenth is a day that everyone should acknowledge. Just like you want everyone to acknowledge the 4th of July, just like you want everyone, and Juneteenth is actually the first national holiday federal holiday, to be put in by the government since Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we should celebrate it.
Celebrate it.
90 seconds, y'all. Go head over to YouTube, check out our page, and see why it's important to celebrate Juneteenth, okay, if you don't know. But I think all jobs should celebrate Juneteenth. I think everybody should get the day off. And I think everybody should have a day to observe and honor a day that everybody was free.
You should.
I get it. Yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of people lately post about their jobs not allowing them to have Juneteenth off.
That's crazy.
One girl said that she don't even have Martin Luther King Day off, and
or
Juneteenth.
She need to quit her job.
I said they don't care about this. They don't care about this. Their job is telling you blatantly they don't care about us. So at least they give us Martin Luther King Day.
Right.
Let it ride last year not having Juneteenth off because last year they just did it and it was like 5 days before Juneteenth. So like people didn't have a chance to prepare for the closure. It's been a year.
It's been a year. Wow.
It's been a year.
They should have had that stuff already done. Everybody should have the day off already.
Everybody should have been planned.
Yep.
I went to the bank today that my job uses, in which I'll include in the letter. I went to the bank today. Big old sign that says will be closed on Monday due to being an observance of Juneteenth. And I was like, wow, even our bank.
She said, she says that the only holiday she gets is Christmas.
There ain't no way.
Quit your job. Quit your job.
Do they care about you? Is the question.
Christmas, you don't get things. Well, yeah. Okay, dang, Christmas.
That's crazy. Now I understand that some jobs don't celebrate any holidays because they're like some kind of business that has to run like a hospital. They can't take a day off. But my job was a management company. Like we can have a day off.
Yeah, you guys can.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
I'm disturbed and a little upset about it. So I'm trying to write this letter as objectively as possible, and then I'm going to send it to my mom because my mom, CEO, she will. I would say how would you feel if an employee sent this to you? You know what I mean? Like, how would you feel?
CEO might go crazy.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be off too. What the heck? You run the place. You better be off. Shoot. But yeah. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm trying to send it to them. I wish I didn't send it to them so last minute so that they can get this out. Because it's like, they're not going to get it till Friday. And then Monday is the day I'm like, let us have it off, you know? So I'm trying to get it done tonight. Have my mom approve it by morning. And then maybe like at 9 o'clock on the dot, send it right to at least so that they can understand and like learn.
Yeah.
At least they'll learn and maybe make some changes for next year.
Right.
Will I be there next year?
Oof.
I shouldn't have.
Listen to this part. Listen to this part. What's today? Thursday? Today's Thursday?
Mhm.
I've not smoked for 3 days. 4 days. So I'm doing good.
Itching or what?
No, I think I already went through the I mean, going from like smoking weed every day for like the past like 15 years.
Yeah, I'm very itchy.
And now I was itching, I say like the first day, but now I'm like I'm like, this is my reality.
Honestly, truly, like how do you feel things?
Emotions.
Yeah.
I like wake up in the middle of the night crying like
Yeah, it's gonna make you face some real stuff. Ain't no cover up no more.
It'll cover up.
You have a come to Jesus moment. It's gonna make you know what though? Let's talk about that a little bit because I feel like people use any drug. It doesn't have to be marijuana. It doesn't have to be marijuana. It could be even alcohol. You know, people use substances to escape reality.
Yeah.
You know, give themselves a break from the perils of world, right?
Right.
So, but if you do it every day, the body starts to need it.
Yeah.
So I feel like your body's probably like, how do I
it's going through a shock, okay?
Yeah. Like,
I was like,
feel these emotions. I don't feel them. I usually just then they're gone.
I was going to tell them this is not COVID. This is just
you got the double whammy. The withdrawal and your body's like, ah!
Oh, you're crazy.
You're gonna hear the Holy Ghost. Ah!
You're like, my body's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You're gonna catch the Holy Ghost.
My body is terrific. My body's going through. My body hates me. But no, it's good, I guess. Like I am experiencing emotions, I guess.
Yeah, you can't just be a stone wall all the time, okay?
No, I can't. Now I'm like experiencing emotions, I guess. Now, like literally, like
you cried?
I did, but I didn't cry like, oh my god, I need weed. No, I cried because I cried at something that happened like a couple years ago that I should have cried about. Yeah, I didn't.
That you just coped with weed.
And I started.
No judgment. Everybody copes with something.
Yeah, and I started crying about it. I was like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Now that you've coped with it, now you can move on.
Yeah, but
if you don't allow yourself to cope and like go through things, then it kind of like keeps it where it's at, and that's why you had to cry a year later. Like,
but this is like 15 years of coping. So I'm about to be able to feel like
maybe 15 years ago, whatever was hurting you then, it's gonna come back now, so you can just go get over it.
But what I will say is this: I am happy that that it all lined up the way they was supposed to go with like the COVID, and then me not smoking for this long, and then me having to be by myself for this amount of days. Because like, if I'd be around people a lot right now, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. So I'm glad that I'd be by myself going through this by myself.
Yeah. But you also are by yourself, so then your brain is like by itself because there's me. Oh man.
It's crazy.
I bet, friends. You know, you needed a cleanse.
So
There we go. Bring it out.
This is a genuine laugh too.
So this is all you can do. Free coping mechanism.
Yeah, it is. This is crazy. It didn't hit me like that until today. Like, wow, you're going through your whole like, detoxing situation, but you're doing it alone too, and you don't have to do it around people, which is good. You know what I mean? So like,
total detox, like from people, from
mm-hmm,
weed, from your body's getting rid of
it's just like I slept a lot today. Well, I think I had to sleep a lot today because they gave me Benadryl. They gave me Benadryl earlier. And I haven't taken Benadryl in so long. I haven't taken Benadryl in so many years. Like I didn't even know like what Benadryl did to me anymore. And I took that one pill, and I was like, and then like knocked. So when you text me earlier, like, are we still in? I was like, yeah. And I laid down again. I was sleeping until like 2 minutes ago. When you're like, oh, what the hell? I was like, oh my god.
You said he's home today. I think if anybody has any like input on like, how you feel about like coping and like using weed or other mechanisms to like get through like emotions and stuff, like put it in the chat. Like I want to talk about it because I think that like I said, I think people cope in every way. No judgment. People cope with drinking. People cope with weed. People cope with gambling. People cope with other people.
Yep.
There's a lot of things people do. Things that people do. I will say, when I was younger, like in my early 20s, I coped with partying.
Yeah.
So like I would go out and just get drunk with my
You
friends.
would.
Ooh, all the
You sure did.
every
You sure did.
And that was a way to forget what I needed to forget, and whatever I was dealing with. And so, and then it took a point where I was like, all right, like I need to grow up and I need to face my issues. And now I haven't been drinking now, but I used to drink occasionally, socially, but I don't even do that now.
Yeah.
It's just, life and the way we have.
Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Like I'm so stuck. Like I cannot believe that.
It will all be okay, friend.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Do you have any
No.
politics today?
I can't even tell you, like, being out here on this island, there's like no type of like, there's no TVs. Like they have TVs in the place, but there's like no news on. There's no information like that. So I'm just kind of like, when people say to me, I'm like, oh really? Okay, that happened. Okay, cool. So I just go along with it, but I don't even know what's going on. Oh, I feel like my skin's getting clear. I don't know what's going on. I feel like, people are like, oh my gosh, stop smoking. Look at my skin. Like, I was just like,
like, look, when I stopped drinking, I lost weight. I was like, oh, this is why I can't lose my weight.
No, I'm not trying to gain weight. Like,
yeah. Okay, we have a comment. I'll leave the sender anonymous. But it says, my best friend was coping with cannabis for the longest, but she just quit 2 weeks ago. And man, she's struggling, but she's working on like meditation and breathing exercises, and it's helping. See, like it's a withdrawal process. Anything that you created a habit for, once you stop, it's going to be some kind of withdrawal, because your body likes the dopamine, like the dope, as they call it. It likes it likes that, and so when you don't give it to it, your body's like, where is that? And that's why you get the agitation at first. And that's why actually I have a more compassion for those who deal with substance abuse, because it is a disease in your mind. Your mind then is, your body is telling your mind that it needs it. And so and that's with anything, weed or whatever, but also especially when it comes to like hard drugs, it's rough for people because it's their literal brain. They've made a new code in their brain that says we need this to survive.
And that's what, when they said the brain is a powerful thing. It is a powerful thing. Like
it's the biggest muscle in our body. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, I think it is. Like my body, like I think I know I'm gonna be able to get through it, of course. And like it's not even as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
But because of my scenery and where I'm at and where I'm looking at every day, it's actually helping it. Now, if I had to do this, if I had to do this back at home,
Mm-hmm. Rough. Ooh, it would have been rough. But you know what's funny is that like if I didn't know exactly where you were at, I would think you're at some kind of rehab facility. You know, like they always be having them in like nature and stuff.
They do.
Let's see. I stopped drinking and eating meat for a few months during the summer. I get irritated fast, so I cope by going to the waterfront, driving, and riding. But I just had a baby, so mom's gonna have a glass of wine. It's been a year.
Okay. Drink that glass of wine for me, okay? She said not rehab. Okay.
If I didn't know where you were at,
it does look like rehab. It looks just like rehab. Look, it looks just like rehab.
I was like, it looks so peaceful and serene. Like that's why they do that to people, because while they're suffering and itching, and at least they could look out at the beautiful sun on the water and trees. At least have a nice view while they're suffering.
I know. She's laughing.
But to go back to what you're saying, Janae, I think that's great. Like, there's a lot of different ways to cope. I love the waterfront. I love driving to the waterfront. I wish I lived in Washington sometimes so I could do that, because that's such a fun environment and place to go. But even if you don't run into somebody, nowadays you can't go nowhere without running into somebody on the waterfront. But if you were to just go and just sit out on the edge of that pier walkway area, over that by that boat, and you just chill and just look out at the water, it is so beautiful. It is just, even in your car, even if you just sat in your car and just looked out, it's just like, wow. It's honestly one of the best views ever. I really miss Washington. Don't try to convince me to move back, but
nobody's trying to convince you to move back, girl, but you can convince yourself. But yeah, like,
right.
But
on the waterfront.
And that's the thing, because I'm glad that I'm not doing this back at home, because like the accessibility to it back home is the easiest thing in the world. Where it's kind of like I wouldn't even be able to make it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do today. Nope, I wouldn't be able to make it because somebody would have had a blunt. And I would have been like, oh my God, no.
Right. Well, it's about that time for our first break of the night. So please, with this, we'll be right back after these brief messages from our sponsors, and then we'll get into the mess. See you in a little bit.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not stopping a Mercer Island street brawl, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
Come on out and join us for Doug Baldwin's annual community barbecue, June 18th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Renton Memorial Stadium. Bring your friends and make some new ones. There'll be music and dancing, delicious barbecue for only $10 a plate, carnivals and games for the kids, and a whole maze of bouncy houses. You can even play catch with former Seahawk Doug Baldwin Jr. and his friends. And there will be a few other surprises. Bottom line, you really don't want to miss Doug Baldwin's annual community barbecue, June 18th, 11 to 3 at Renton Memorial Stadium. RSVP today to reserve your plate by going to uwkc.org. That's uwkc.org. Sponsored by the Seattle Kraken, Seattle Seahawks, and United Way of King County.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Kind of nonsense conversation we're having here.
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier. What's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
Festival Sunjata. The Black Arts Fest is back introduced in partnership with Sunjata African American Cultural Association for 2022. This year's Festival Sunjata will take place in person on June 17th from 6 to 9 p.m., June 18th, 12 to 9 p.m., and Sunday, Juneteenth and Father's Day, 12 to 7 p.m. Got a couple stages for you, one inside at the Armory Food and Event Hall, the other at the Mural Amphitheater. This event is free and open to the public. Guest artists include the Barkays, Rick James' original Stone City Band, Kalimba, and just a whole lot more. A marketplace with over 80 different vendors. Also the Tuskegee Airmen, Buffalo Soldiers, and the Unspoken Truths Museum. Festival Sunjata 2022, June 17th, 18th, and 19th. Free and open to the public. Don't miss it. We're back.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue radio.world.
Welcome back. We are the Gumbo.
The Gumbo. Did he say in the commercial, well, I'm not out breaking up fights.
Breaking a brawl. Brawl.
That guy be everywhere.
No, and dang where Mercer Island, they do not be fighting like that. There are too rich to be worrying about somebody else.
He said the window.
That was funny. But I also was listening to the plates at the event on Saturday, only $10, and I'm hungry. So I was like, ooh, $10 plate. Like I won't be there, so then wow. But
yeah, so this June 18th annual community barbecue. It is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Make sure you guys are able to make it. If so, have some good old food. $10 a plate, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds bomb. But yeah, back to the mess.
I'm sorry. This is cute lighting right here. Don't look lie.
Okay. I don't have any not celebrity gossip because I love that. But I don't have any news.
Vote. I don't know what they're voting for. Vote.
Oh yeah. I mean, did you guys vote? I mean, people were voting last week.
For what?
Honestly, I saw that it was like voting day, and then one of my staff members was like, "Hey, can I take 2 hours off of work so I can go vote?" And I was like, he's like, "Today's the last day to vote," and I know like legally your job has to give you like time off to vote, so we're gonna say no. But I was also like, next time tell me in advance and not the last day that you want to get off 2 hours early so you can go vote. Like what?
Right.
But yeah, I know it was for out here it was for like office, like mayor. I think the mayor, and I don't know, everybody out here talking about the homeless crisis and how they gonna fix it. So
yeah, y'all got
Jesus fixed it.
There's a lot out there going out there in LA.
Yeah, a lot. I'm ready for it to stop. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. I'm here. No, I'm just tired of California in general. Like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna go home to Tacoma. I might make myself a new home in another state, but I'm done with California. Done. But yeah, I think I didn't vote this time because I was like, I don't even know who these people are, and I just keep seeing y'all roast each other on the commercials. So I don't know who
roast each other on the commercial.
This one guy was like, "You should vote for Carol." I forget her last name. I was like, $Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into her. Next commercial I see, don't vote for Carol. She takes gifts of like $1,000 million gifts from organizations to support her. And I was like, oh. Like
I'm like, okay, girl, she's supposed to take her money. Like,
she wasn't gonna accept a gift. Like I was like, I would be like, thank you too.
I like Carol. That's a smart girl.
They're like, she's accepting gifts. I'm like, me too. I'm always accepting gifts.
That's like, give me a gift for a couple thousand. Good job, girl.
Geez, I don't know, but I guess we'll see what happens. Like, I mean, I honestly, like, I'm not too invested in what's going on in California right now because I don't plan to be here much longer. I promise. I mean, a little bit longer, but not much. But if we want to go and transition into celebrity gossip, that'll be fun. I just wanted to let you know that Drake is putting out an album tonight. Tonight, by the time our show is over, it's out.
Wow.
The minute our show is over.
Are you excited for it?
Yes. I didn't even know he was even going to put an album out. I didn't even know one was on the way. Did you know?
Where's Beyonce?
Next month.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Did you see how cute Blue looked with her dad at the game?
Oh my God, she looked like Beyonce.
She looked grown.
She was like Beyonce with that hair. I was like,
yes.
And the way Jay's like, come here. She was like,
she said, "Dad, my hair." Dad, my hair. It was so cute. He looked like such a proud dad in that moment.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, oh, I love this. It's so cute.
It was cute.
It was
Speaking of Blue's hair, how do you feel about Saucy Santana?
Huh?
Speaking of Blue's hair, how do you feel about Saucy Santana?
Oh my gosh, I heard about what he said. I mean, somebody said he was like a younger person. Like this, like how long ago was
2014.
that? So how many years ago was that? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 8 years ago. So
she was 2 years old.
She's 10?
Yeah, she's old.
She's 10. Okay, wait. So you're talking about a 2-year-old? But he was 8 years
everybody,
younger.
But everybody was talking about the 2-year-old though, so that's the problem. Everybody was talking about her.
Exactly. Like I think he probably was just being a bandwagoner. You know how like back then, like they were letting her wear her hair natural back then.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, I need to do her hair. And I just feel like he was just talking mess like everybody else was talking mess about Blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never said anything about her because I was like, leave that baby alone, she baby. Like
right. I think it's like also like, and then B King hit him up and was like, I think that you should apologize when you do summer jam in Houston because the Houston beehives are different than everybody else's. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. He was like, you just hit me up and asked me if I can get you connected with Carisha to do a song. And she said, he said, I didn't hit you back because I can't help you. So you shouldn't hit me back. Talk about so I was like,
oh my God, he is saucy for that. Wow.
And he went to Summer Jam and didn't apologize on stage either. So
but the fans are still fanning?
Mm-hmm.
I think that people have just gotten over the fact that like people keep bringing up these old tweets about what people said like years ago. And did you see that Lizzo had to like change a word in her verse in one of her songs but I was like, what's the word? Like I thought she said the F word, F-A-G-G-O-T. I thought that's what she might have said in her song because I'm like, what word is she saying? Because she was like, I understand that this word can be considered disrespectful. So I was like, okay, maybe that's the word that she used. You want to know the word she used?
What was the word?
Spaz.
What was the word?
Spaz.
Spaz. Like, isn't Spaz like going crazy? Spazzing out?
Yes. But like, I guess people were like on her about using, and I was like, what? I didn't even know people cared about that word like that.
I don't.
I mean, I don't even use that word. I don't think anyway. That's not like a word that
they were spazzing out. Like that's not a word that I use.
No, but I know what it means. Excuse me. Hiccup with that. I know what it means, but I don't think I've ever used that word in this like it's not.
What song was it?
I don't know. Some song that starts with H. Honor.
Oh, Lizzo, girl.
Something.
Girl, Lizzo.
Lizzo has more problems than
she had more problems than the word spaz.
You okay? Like what? But I saw that she got this new clothing line and it looks cute.
I saw that she's hitting people out clothing. I mean, she's saving people boxes and stuff.
Yeah, it's called Yitty.
Yeah, just like bras and stuff, or underwear and stuff like that.
Workout clothes. I mean, they look cute to me.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, they're cute.
Did you see that there's a 16-year-old kid that these two white men harassed him, and then they arrested the white man? He was like driving in the same neighborhood in Walmart and was walking in, and they were basically like hollering at him, telling him that he needed to get out their neighborhood, and they threw a brick through his they threw a center block through his windshield or through his back passenger seat or window, busted it open. So then when the police got there, they saw that they're the ones that caused the damage, so they arrested them, the white people.
Yikes.
So for right now, they are only in jail for property damage and stuff.
Yeah.
But sorry, my lashes are bugging me. But people are saying they should be going to jail for hate crime.
Yikes.
Double yikes. I mean, 2 white men going to jail for being evil.
Right.
Can't
Now,
say.
what I will say about this detox thing is my lips are turning pink again.
Well, that's good. They was black before, huh?
Girl!
I'm just kidding. I didn't even know that. But if you're gonna say they were pink now, then they had to have been black. So that is funny. There's something going on right now. I see Mike Tyson in a freaking big bee outfit, looking like a beehive bee. Mike Tyson, what you doing?
I like Mike Tyson. He was on Drink Champs the other day.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on Drink Champs the other day.
I think Nori.
He's such a genius for that. That was such a genius show.
He asked really good questions. For him to be drunk while doing it, he's asking such good questions. And like the conversations are actually good conversations, even though people are drunk. It's like I never feel like I feel like my conversations while drunk are like that, but they're not. They're not. So I think that Nori does a really good job of being drunk, but having like really good interviews and conversations with people and getting like a lot of good information out.
Yeah, and the fact of like I remember when Big Sean was on there. Big Sean was like trying to like get him to like. I think Big Sean was trying to get him to like try to not drink that much. He was just like, "How do you guys do this every day?"
I don't think it's
Big
every
Sean
day.
was like, "How do you?" He does. No, he admitted he was like, "We don't do it every day." He said, "We do it like twice a week." But
That's still a lot.
so that's still a lot.
It is. They'll play games and be like, "Okay, you got to take a shot or do this." It's like those are games to get drunk.
Those are games. Yeah, they are.
Dang.
So, but yeah, he was on Drink Champs. Mike Tyson was, and it was pretty good. I liked it. Even though Mike Tyson's daughter is transgender, okay? Mike Tyson's daughter is transgender, and he kept calling him his daughter. He kept calling him his daughter, and he kept saying, my daughter, she. And I was like,
or are they transitioning into a boy or transitioning to a girl?
They transitioned to a boy.
Oh, I think that sometimes it takes a long time, especially for parents, to get used to the adjustment.
Yeah, I think so too. But I was just like, after a while, I was like, hey, Mike Tyson, call him your son. Like,
yeah. I think it takes a second. Like, I give grace a little bit more grace to people, especially people like parents, because it's like
producer, they're smoking on the screen. Take it off.
I think though, it. I think it's probably really hard because he knows that he had a daughter for X amount of years, right?
Yeah.
Now the daughter has transitioned into a son, so I don't think he's used to referring to his child as his son because he saw them being born and from birth to now a daughter.
Yeah.
So I give people grace. I don't think that people should be nasty to them. I think that like, okay, if it's next year and he's being like my daughter, you can be like, okay, Dad, like, look, I've been a dude for a year now. Like, you need to
Yeah.
get together, you know?
True.
But I don't think you should be like nasty or like be mean about it. You know, like I think that
Yeah.
some time to get used to it and adjusting, you know, maybe, and there are going to be slip ups. Like,
Yep.
so it happens.
You know who else been slipping up, girl?
Hmm?
You know who else is slipping up?
Who?
Northwest.
Listen, I I sent that to you right away. I sent it to you immediately because we talk about Northwest so much and how much we love her and her little sassy self, and she's bad, and I just love it. She's so bad.
Yeah, she's bad.
She's so bad. Okay, if you guys don't know, it was a post today that said that Kim Kardashian be struggling with her pictures, her holiday pictures, and that this last Christmas she was upset because most of the pictures that they took of the kids, North had her middle finger up.
She's like,
most of the pictures that she couldn't even use because North had her middle finger up, and I about died because I was just cracking it. All we hear about North is how she's her mom's worst nightmare.
yeah, she said I had to run away from my room for 5 minutes, and
all we hear about is how much she's a menace to her mom. Listen, but that's all Kanye talk about. Northie, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Northie,
your daughter's bad. Your daughter's bad.
Northie. But when it comes to Kim, she be like, North is bad.
Your daughter's bad.
North stuck her middle finger up in all the pictures. I couldn't choose one.
Not one.
You can hear North talking about her. Why you change your voice like that for your video? She be about making Kim cry. I'm like, dang.
Horrible.
She said she wanted to go. Did you hear? She said she wanted to go in a closet and cry for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's number 2 I've heard. I said North is a menace. She be sticking her mama, and it's so funny.
She is.
She's only 8. I thought, now see, they be letting her look a little grown because I thought about Blue's age, but she's only 8.
She's grown.
Yeah, Kim be having her looking a little grown, and they had a little mother-daughter date. Did you see that? When she had
no, girl.
What's up? Is a blonde wig because you're with another blonde dude? Like, what's up? Why do you have this blonde wig?
Yikes.
Is it because you want to look like your man?
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Weird. I find it weird. Did you see that her and Pete were at the beach? They're so ugly together.
They are not cute together at all.
Not at all. I'm so sorry. It's rude. I know. I'm sorry, but I can't help it.
Oh, they're not cute at all together.
Okay, I quickly glossed over this, but I have to go back to the fact that Drake's album is coming out tonight, 7th studio album, and I am in love with the name.
What's the name?
It is called, honestly, never mind. Listen, when they say Drake makes music for the women, they don't miss. Like, I've definitely said, honestly, never mind. Like, forget it. I felt it. I felt the honestly comma. Listen, I felt it.
True. Honestly, never mind.
Right here. Honestly, never mind. Like, it's not even worth it.
Never worth it.
Not even worth the argument.
You think it's gonna be good?
Yeah. So let me tell you who's on it. It says intro. I don't see any features on this. Wow. Ooh. Okay. So it says executive producer Bobby Drake Grand, and then Noah 40 Shabib, Oliver El Khatib, Noel Catastray and black coffee. Black coffee's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't see any. I don't see any I don't see any features on here. Intro, falling back, tier what? It's in cursive, y'all. It's hard to read. Something goes green. Fear? That's a word. Currents, a keeper.
There it is.
Calling my name.
There it is.
Massive. Okay. Text go green. Okay. The blocking. The text go green. Massive. Flights booked. Overdrive. Downhill. Tide the binds.
Text go green. Text go green.
That means you block somebody.
That means you block somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. I like. Listen. He
That's
makes
cute.
music for the women.
That's cute. Text go green.
That's cute. Can't wait. Can't wait. And we are gonna get it in 9 minutes. So that's awesome. Is people still not able to get baby formula?
I think they're back in the stores now. I think baby formula is back in the stores now.
Okay. I hope so.
I hope so too, because
Let me tell you something. Because what America don't got, other countries do. And if you're in California and you need that baby formula, all you gotta do is go ahead and take yourself on to California. Take yourself on to Mexico. Drive it right over that border. Drive it. You don't need, especially in Tijuana, you don't need a passport. Just drive through the border. Go to the first pharmacy you see. It is packed to the brim of Enfamil.
Really?
Packed, yes. Not a single missing item on that shelf.
Why?
Packed. And then I heard Canada, same thing.
Why?
Because it's the United States that's effed up, not the other states.
So they want you guys to get pregnant, keep your babies, and then not be able to help you feed them with the formula that they don't have? Yikes.
Listen, I went to Canada and got a full tank of gas for $50.
When did you go to Canada?
I'm in Canada, Mexico.
When?
Filled my tank up for $50.
When?
A couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks.
Really? Y'all was out here hopping borders getting gas?
Yes.
Okay, Espanol Mavinueves.
Listen. If you can do it, do it. Do it. Do it. Make your way to Mexico. Do it.
Do
I
it.
got peanuts over there for $3.
Ooh.
Crazy. You can get vitamins for $3. You can get anything. You can really get anything for the low.
Did you stack up on other things over there?
I mean, medications.
Oh, okay.
Like prescription medication you can get over there for low too. You can just get it over the counter.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You
said
they
what?
be having diet pills too.
Uh-huh.
They be having diet pills that they don't have here in the United States that you have to have a prescription for. Just go over there and get it. Vitamins, $3. Everything is like so cheap. So cheap. Before we get up out of here, because we have how many minutes? 6, 3, 4. No, 3 minutes. What? Any updates? How long are we going to be seeing you in Wenatchee?
Wenatchee.
What do I call it? Yeah,
I'm out here until
everywhere but where you're at.
I'm out here until drum please. September 1st.
Wow.
I know. I know. But like I'm not gonna lie, like this scenery right here, this right here will make you just.
Who needs a TV when you have that view?
Like the water, like
look at that sunset.
Look at the sunset every day. Like this, I'm looking at every day.
It's giving rehab. I love it. I love it.
I'm in the bathroom. Wait,
Oh my God.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I bet you put on your Snapchat and was like, still here every people can believe you.
Oh my
That
God.
would be the funniest joke ever.
I mean, but that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh my God. Where's Dom?
oh my goodness. It's crazy.
Man.
Oh.
It's beautiful out there though. You know, it's been dark here. Sun done went down over here. I can't
No,
believe
it's still sunny out here. Yeah, it is.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Sunset here was like literally like 6:30. It's not even 9 o'clock yet over there. It's not like it's over here. God.
Girl, I have to go pee. I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
God. Well, listen, let's just give him. We'll see you guys next week. It's a bit early. Bye, guys. Let on rehab facility.